Hey guys, you there? Alright, I got no videographer again. So you're gonna have to bear with me a minute here. I'm trying to set up the camera. Answer some good questions this week. So here we go. Anyway, I think I got a good camera angle here if you guys can hear me. I'm gonna come around to the front side here. So hopefully you can. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm dealing with the camera. Heather, can you hear me by any chance? Anybody? Maybe not. Make sure I got everything plugged in good. All right, guys, here I am. All right, so happy Memorial Day weekend. This is your big bad keto daddy saying, holla if you hear me. All right, so a lot of good questions this week again. Even more participants in Program 42. So if you guys are out there and you're hearing a lot about a ketogenic diet, you have no idea how to get started or really don't want to do any math or just wants someone to tell you what to eat, I developed Program 42 to help those people, and the reason it's 42, it's a 42-day keto adaptation program because it takes usually most people 4 to 6 weeks to get keto adapted. So what I really literally do is type out 6 weeks of meals for you guys. You guys can just follow what to eat. I figure out what your daily caloric intake is supposed to be. Then based on what your goals, we go from there. If it's either fat loss, something metabolic, or performance, we write it out, and then even if you want a workout program to go with that, whether you go to a commercial gym, you stay at home, or you do CrossFit style workouts or powerlifting or Olympic style workouts, whatever you need, we'll write the whole 42 days out for you. And then transitioning back into a normal ketogenic diet, usually by the end of that 42 days, you guys have it figured out and along that pathway. So anyway, a lot of questions I've been getting is differences between different type of ketogenic diets, and a lot of people who slip in and out of ketosis on purpose. And I know there's different philosophies out there as far as cyclical ketogenic diets, targeted ketogenic diets, and straight hardcore ketogenic diets, which is usually where I like to try and stay. So a big difference. I know that in the bodybuilding world, cyclical ketogenic diets are pretty popular. And what that usually means is once a week or so, they throw in a meal where it's a high glucose meal, okay? And that is usually okay for people who are going for more of a look and maybe already in a really low body fat percentage. And they'll notice a really big pump with that and or real full muscle belly look with that. And I would say that's more reserved for people who are going for more of a look or a bodybuilding style look and who are already in a low percentile of fat. For the rest of us who may be doing it for metabolic reasons, type 2 diabetes or a type of epilepsy or something like that, or even some of the advantages for some of the different forms of cancer. I'm a big fan of just getting into ketosis and staying into ketosis. And I'm also a really big fan of eating real food as much as possible. Now, and if you watched last week's Keto Paleo Live, we talked about different levels of adherence and where you are in your journey and what your individual goals are. And I also realized that some of us, over years of eating out of a Subway gas station, that some people just need their treats. Or maybe they really don't care about eating whole food all the time, and they just want to stay ketogenic but have treats. So there's a lot of options out there. Quest Nutrition has a ton of stuff, Adapt bars, Keto Cookie, all that kind of stuff if you want to mimic a standard American diet but stay keto. So my personal opinion, though, is if you're looking for performance advantages, okay, whether you are a CrossFit style athlete, a runner, MMA, any type of mixed martial arts where your body really depends on pushing to that extra level, I suggest getting into ketosis and staying in ketosis for the keto adaptation phase takes 4 to 6 weeks. So you'll see online people bopping in and out of ketosis, and yeah, maybe they have ketones again, but there's a big difference between making ketones and being keto adapted. Okay, so 4 to 6 weeks in the nutritional ketosis, you'll feel that full keto adapted phase. And it's been my experience and a couple other of the athletes that once you get to the 6-month mark of full ketosis or being keto adapted, you take it to another level. So keep that in mind. If your goal is really performance, maybe you're Ironman or maybe you're mixed martial arts and you really want to fight harder, longer, or if you do CrossFit style workouts and you want to take your training to that next level. That's the reason I went into or found nutritional ketosis from my paleo style diet, is I was looking for that added advantage in my powerlifting, and now my powerlifting and CrossFit style workouts, it's just carried over. All right, so my personal opinion, get in, stay in. I think you will feel way better. If it's just an aesthetics thing, maybe floating in and out is okay. But I don't think you ever really feel that true action figure mode, or what I like to call super keto maniac mode. All right. So that being said, like I said, I'm a big fan of getting in and staying in at least 12 weeks. And you'll really feel the full advantage. Like I said, 4 to 6 weeks to get keto adapted, and then after that, give yourselves a good 6 weeks of training, and you'll notice the difference, my performance athletes. So that being said, I also was pressured into trying another exogenous ketone. I've tried a few in the past, and it's always been my experience from a performance standpoint anyway that I crash really hard on them. So I tried them again this Sunday, another brand, completely different makeup, and crashed like a ton of bricks again. It's, again, my personal experience is that I feel way better on my own. I feel way better as far as longevity through the workout, and I don't crash. Another brand I tried once in the past, I even damn near shit my pants. So take that for what it's worth. If you're a performance athlete, in my humble opinion, stay away from it, because you'll crash like a ton of bricks. At least that's been my experience. As a matter of fact, another good friend of mine, Lindsay, she's been trying them, and she's keto vegetarian, just to give you another perspective, and female. And she told me, yeah, she says it was great, best nap ever, just because she crashed so hard on them. So take it for what it's worth. In vivo, in your performance athlete, I'd probably avoid them. Anyway, those are two big things out there that I wanted to cover this week. Keto Check 2.0 for Android. I'm having a lot of trouble with getting that platform set up. I apologize. Keto Check 2.0 for you guys out there that are looking to formulate your own ketogenic diet and keep an idea of what you're eating stays in a ketogenic guidelines. It's out on Apple. I'm just having trouble getting it out on the Android platform. But hopefully, again, and I say this every week, again this week. So anyway, you guys, happy Memorial Day. Enjoy your long weekend if you're fortunate enough to get one. Keep those questions coming. Again, this is your Big Bad Keto Daddy saying, holla if you hear me. Have a good weekend. Bye.